そしたら毎日ドキドキさせたる。
食べ客。
今さら誰かに取られるなんて。ねえ、私のことどう思う？
心頭滅却。足ぶつかってる。
Medaka Kuroiwa is impervious to my charms. This was episode number 2, my friends. And one of the things I was worried about, and I think you're probably worried about it too, especially if you gave the second episode a shot, is the trope, is the thing the show is centered around, where you have Mona, who is just constantly looking for Medaka's affection, and she is like balls to the wall, willing to literally slap the balls to the wall. She's willing to do anything at this point to get this dude to fall for her. Like, she is just like beyond willing. Like, he could basically make her do whatever he wants at this point. But he is just in a path of resistance. So if you're like me, you were probably worried, like, is the trope, or is the niche, not the niche, is like the thing that it's centered around, is it gonna get old, right? Is her constantly being willing to do everything and anything, like, is that gonna get old really quickly? And I'm at least 2 episodes in. I'm happy to report that the answer to that is no. This was absolutely hilarious. Like, I had such a fantastic time watching. I was laughing beyond belief, okay? She goes there and she puts, like, first off, okay, wait. Let me get my thoughts straight. She has a song for everything, and I think that's hilarious, right? She is in the library and she was like, oh, look at here. We got some books, and books means romance is about to happen. It's just so stupid. It's so effing stupid. But she just has like a stump internal silly ass song for all of her life. Like, she's living in some kind of like unfathomable musical, and I think that is just beyond hilarious. Then she has the scene with him, and she's like, oh, you know what will happen here if I go teacher mode. And she puts glasses on, and then she tries to stroke his leg with her foot or whatever, and bro is just like she's about to make this mother effort, like, she's about to make this dude foam at the mouth for how much, like, resistance he's going through, you know what I mean? I just think that is just insane. And then I don't remember what the black hair girl's name is. Let me see if I can scroll back. But there's this black hair girl that she meets, and she begins to hate her, especially because she sees her in the locker room, and she's like, oh, you got such a nice body and stuff. And she was like, oh, her name's Tsubomi. So she meets this Tsubomi girl, and the whole time she doesn't realize that Tsubomi is not after her, but like, she is heavily stalking her. But she, at first, she's staring at me, and then she's like, oh no, this bitch. She's like, she's staring at my man. She's staring at Medaka. And then that puts her on a whole nother tangent of like, I gotta get to him before she does, because maybe he likes the goody two-shoe girls. And she was like, for girls like me, those are the worst. Those are my arch nemesis. And just her internal monologue is hilarious. But then she sees her body in the locker room, and she flips the F out. She keeps seeing her all over the place, and she flips out. And then they both get put on like the class committee or whatever. And she ends up finding out that, of course, she has nothing but like 300 pictures of herself. And she doesn't even hear it, because the whole time she's just like so relieved that she's not after Medaka, that she's like, whatever. But she's like A+ class stalker over here. She's like, you're even my lock screen. She says the weirdest stuff, and she's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Let's hug it out. And it's just so funny. And then she tries to convince her that she's not after Medaka. She's like, oh, no. I saw you with him. I'm rooting for you, girl. Like, go get your man. And she's like, no. So I think that's hilarious. And then the moment that they shared where she has like a handkerchief, and she told some dude like, oh, I love you, whatever. Or I like you, I love you, whatever. And she was like, oh, I need to go say this to him. If I could say it easily to him, I need to say it to him. That'll probably get him. So she does like some handkerchief moment. And she was like, oh, thank you. And then she tells him, okay, wait. She's like, thank you so much. damn it. And she's like, I gotta go. And basically because it's real now and she has those real feelings, she can't get the words out. And it's just so funny. So episode 2 was just like, it was a hoot. I had to pause like 4 or 5 times just because like I was laughing so hard that like I didn't want to miss the next thing that happened. So I had to pause like, honestly, I think like maybe not 5 times, like 3 or 4 times I had to pause because I was just dying of laughter as she keeps being rejected by this guy. And it's just so funny. And just the way that her mind works is hilarious. And I think that we're in good hands this season. This is one of my favorite new animes this season. And I was just laughing it up. This is one of those anime that I really feel like if there's people who skipped it or didn't give it a chance, I feel like they like genuinely they're missing out. And genuinely, I want to tell more people about this. Like this is one of those ones where I'm like, this is the type of show that makes you feel good. It's funny. It's dumb. It's silly. And the thing that it's trying to go for, it works for it. And this is one of those ones that after watching, like I want to go tell someone like, hey, you should go watch this show. Like it's funny. So anyways, Medaka Kuroiwa's Impervious to My Charms, episode 2. We're in good hands. Fantastic episode. 8.5 out of 10. I think this was a great episode. And yeah, I can't wait to watch more. So I'll see you guys to do that next week. All right, my friends. I'll see you guys then. Peace.